right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in DC for the inauguration, or technically the day before inauguration. This is January 19th, and people are getting in line for a Trump rally. This is actually kind of insane.
Always speaking, always moving. When God says something, it doesn't stop. It continues and it penetrates everything. Oh, because God's word will stand. Let man be a liar.
I think
this guy likely goes on for
God can never do wrong.
Welcome to DC during a presidential inauguration. It's kind of crazy. I've lived here for almost 30 years, and this is the first time I've actually gone down here. So that tells you how much we like to avoid stuff like this. It's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm kind of home back from DC. Kind of spent a little bit of time talking with my chat, since I did end up live streaming the whole experience in DC. I did want to capture a little bit for my vlog, just to try something kind of new out for YouTube. So if you guys are enjoying the content so far, even though we have not gotten to the gym yet, please like and subscribe, as it does help the channel. And we have a lot of new stuff that I'm going to be trying in 2025. As it is the first video of 2025, I have created myself a bunch of goals. I'm going to touch on these now, but I think I'm going to go into detail more when I get back from the workout. So the major goals for 2025 are to continue posting gaming short form videos every day. I want to do weekly videos also for the gaming channel. I want to get back onto a weekly schedule for the fitness / vlogging channel. I'm going to try and keep this fitness, but also add in some life aspects. Like today, going to DC and the New York trip. Honestly, that was a lot of fun. I still got to do fitness related stuff because I went to the gym with my dad. I convinced him that, hey, I kind of want to go to the gym since this is like a fitness channel. I want to continue doing that. Another goal is to get over 1,000 subscribers on the fitness channel. I'm kind of been slowly but surely gaining subscribers. I need to post short form videos every day. As you all have seen, I do post short form videos sometimes. A lot of them I've been using Opus Clips to get, but I also want to post some cool aesthetic and cinematic ones, as well as educational ones, so that I can help you guys continue on your fitness journey. Oh gosh, what other stuff do I want? What other goals do I have? Bigger goals I want is to get the YouTube channels partnered. I want to get the gaming channel partnered. I want to get this fitness channel partnered. And I want to do my other channel again called Dr. Damon Designs, where I basically show you guys how I edit this, I film this, all the cool tech that I use to make content. I'm basically teaching you everything on that channel, and potentially even give as much advice as I possibly can about doing social media, as I am still kind of learning that. I'm still kind of in my journey of learning social media. I haven't gotten to exactly where I want to go, but we're getting there. It's a slow process that takes time, and I learn from all my new creator friends that I am meeting along the way. But enough of me yapping. I don't want to keep these intro yap sessions very long. We're going to go off and do leg day. No, not leg day. Sorry. Shoulders and triceps day. I know I've been doing a lot of upper body days on YouTube. One of these days, I think probably next week, we'll get a leg day. Let's go get swole and build an upper body. Also, I'm bulking. Another goal is to bulk this year. I'm trying to get to a good, nice, lean 175. So that is the ultimate goal for my fitness. All right, guys, let's go get some freaking gains. We're on my 3rd week split right now, and we're doing military press first. I call it my main lift. We're gonna start with warm up, and then we're gonna try and go up to, it's a heavy set of 2 today. So I'm hoping to get over 155 pounds, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Time for the warm-up. Nice and easy. Don't want to like kill myself here. It's so light, my intrusive thoughts are like, hey, what if I throw it, clap it, and catch it? But I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to hurt myself, as always. All right, we got the second warm-up set because my front delts and shoulders, at least my front delts, push-wise, are the weakest part of me. We had some baby weight on. It's only 95 pounds, but we're gonna knock it out and then hopefully get into some actual heavy boy sets. It'll be my first working set and then heavy sets. Well, I guess working set will be considered my heavy set, but I kind of like gradually go up until I almost fail. I wanna, even though this is like powerlifting stuff, I wanna get up to still failure. It keeps that like new scientific mentality of lifting till failure, which is the reason why you grow muscle, you grow strength, you gain mass. That was a lot lighter than it used to be. Maybe I'm actually getting stronger. First round of heavy sets. Hopefully I don't pull something. Don't want to be like the Trent twins, right? Now we have what's called the Jeff Nippard Special, or we like to call the rear delt cable fly. I like to do it with one arm, and he does it with one arm because you can get that super crazy stretch in the movement that you want. So instead of starting from here, you start across your body to stretch the rear delt and really grow it. And yes, there is science behind it. You may not like it, but my rear delt has been going crazy. Look at that thing. It's crazy, dude. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start off with lightweight, try and show you the form more or less, and get into some heavyweight. Heavyweight, I say. Weight enough to get like 10 to 12 reps to failure. As I'm doing progressive overload every week. I do progressive overload. I reset every 4 weeks. Now, I guess a tip for this one is when you're going from crossbody to like about a 45-degree angle, you obviously can change the angle depending on how you are personally built, and it will help you kind of get that mind muscle connection with the rear delt flex. So if you're feeling it in your triceps, you're probably you're doing it wrong. Or if you're feeling it in your lats, you're also probably doing it wrong. You really want to feel the stretch like right here, and when you're down here, you want to feel this really burn. So you can obviously experiment with it and get it to where you're like perfectly feeling your rear delt. And obviously it's taken me a little bit to figure it out too. So if you don't get it the first time, don't sweat, you'll figure it out. another Jeff Nippard special. Although I've been doing it before I even saw Jeff Nippard talk about it. It's this inclined shoulder lat raise, or sorry, lat raise, not shoulder lat raise, but it's an incline lat raise, and you start out on your front side, then you go back side to get both sides of your side delts stretched. And I really like it because it doubles the amount of reps that I do. So I do this and that's 1 rep instead of just doing it like this, which is 1. So it's like I'm doing twice the work, but with lighter weight, and I get double the stretch. So I really like it. So let me show you what it looks like. It's kind of awkward, but I love it. I haven't really changed this exercise up in a long time. So one of my favorites, especially for growing some boulder shoulders. Oh, I forgot to do the other side. So 3. Probably should be doing this with lighter weight since this is warm up. Oh, my titty fell out. It's okay. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I still want to do 15 this way and 15 this way, just because it's a lot. And since I'm progressively overloading, maybe I do 5 on each side. That would be 10 to 12, I guess, but I'll feel it out. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do the progressive overload and do 5 to 6 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to add up to 12 or 15. Or right now I'm doing 10 to 12. So probably I want to fail on rep number 10. Okay, next up we're doing front delts. So for me, basically actually pretty much every workout, I like to hit all the sections of the muscle that I'm hitting. So if I'm doing chest day, I'm hitting mid chest, upper chest, and lower chest. If I'm hitting bicep, I'm hitting the brachialis, the long head, and then I think it's the short head. I do the same thing. So leg day, inner legs, outer legs, and then the middle of the legs too. I honestly forget what that's called because I'm not actually a kinesiologist, I guess. Same thing for the tricep, all 3 heads of the tricep. Sometimes wrist, I don't know how many heads there are to the wrist, or whatever you want to call it, strands. Same with the back, I do middle back and then lower lats, and then try to hit lower back too. So yeah, I kind of just separate it out. Also for that last thing, I think my butt was too big to go straight down, so I have to like boop, go around it, but I mean, come on, I ain't complaining. I'm sure you guys aren't either. It's a great view. Oh, front delts, I like to do this one. We have another shoulder machine, but this is kind of like my favorite one so far. So if you guys got a shoulder machine and you really want to isolate your front delts, machines will always be your friend. Especially if you're bodybuilding. If you're doing functional training, that may change. Also, a side note, if you still want to do that Jeff Nippard special and get the stretch in your muscle, especially with machines like this, you can move the seat up to where it's like lower than your muscle. So like here, it's kind of level with my shoulders. If I move the seat up a little bit, I get that stretch that I want, even though I have dangly legs, but can't complain when you're getting big boy muscles. To triceps. So I'm gonna hit all 3 sections of the tricep with 3 different movements. The first one is like, it's this cross-body tricep extension. And if I remember, it's supposed to hit the lower tricep as well as this head of the tricep. Don't quote me on that. I'm not the all-knowing fitness influencer. I'm not. I'm doing things as I go, trying to hit all the components of my tricep. So this one may be subject to change at some point. I know the wrist up also hits this section of the tricep, so we may end up switching it to that. But this is one from Greg Doucette's Bodybuilders. Hassan Farhat, he does this one a lot, I think, but he also does a lot of different stuff on his workout videos. So I don't know if it's actually incorporated into his lifts, but I like it. It really works for me, so, but you never know. You gotta try stuff out to see if it actually works for you. You kind of put your tricep out here, you go down at like a 45-degree angle, similar to the rear delt fly, but you're only extending your tricep across your body. And done right, you can really feel it. Now, for me personally, this one isn't as stretch-based as I would like it to be, but it does do the job at hitting my tricep. So personally, I'm gonna have to do some research behind this specific exercise. The next 2 exercises are 100% stretch based, and one of them is something that I kind of discovered on my own, sort of. And then the last one is a very common exercise that I've been doing for a very long time. So let's get into the cinematic overview of the crossbody tricep extension. And it's okay, I'm slowly going into insanity because it is 11 p.m. and pre-workout. So this is my second exercise for triceps. It is the triceps, seated tricep push down or dips, whatever you want to call it. It basically simulates dips, but with this seat, you can move it down, so you really get that stretch in the tricep. And it really works this little section here, right here. This little bulge. If you want to get it bigger, you do a push down motion. You can do it with a rope, you can do dips, you can do this machine. Right now, this is my current favorite one. I made it as stretch based as I possibly could. So until something better comes out for the push down movement for stretch based workouts, this is what I got. And I love it. So far, so good. I really feel a burn and stretch throughout this whole movement.
Summertime sadness, got that summertime sadness.
All right, last but not least, we have the standing or kneeling tricep overhead extension. Now this one is a very, very popular exercise to do in the stretch-based, science-based lifting community. And so far, I've been loving it. But side note, I have been doing this exercise for a very long time, and it's honestly becoming one of my favorite ones to do on tricep days. Most of my days typically don't really change that often unless there's exercises where I want to like change up how I do it or change up the stretch that I want to get per exercise. So I think chest days, sometimes shoulder days, definitely hamstring and quads day change up a lot. Back day is pretty standard, and triceps is also pretty standard until further notice. So yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. Pretty standard. You just kind of like go over your head, make sure your elbows are tight. You don't want it to go here because you're going to involve shoulders. You make sure they're over your head and you're doing tricep extension. They also have machines that do it, but because I don't have a specific machine, this is what I'm doing. And for me, I kind of like to do narrow grip, but you can go wider if you really want to. I also lean forward a little bit just so I can really get that stretch going. I typically don't usually do a physique check, but because we're at the gym and we're alone, I want to do a cool, posing, weird physique check. So, I mean, shoulders and triceps looking decent, even though there's not really much here. I mean, I got the cool striations, but we're getting there. Shoulders looking good. Look at that rear delt. And then the rest, well, let's find out. I'm really looking pretty good. I'm feeling pretty juiced up. I gotta work on this, but you know how it is. Overall, really good workout. I'm probably gonna end up doing abs at some point, but not today. So, catch you later. But yeah, good workout. Good workout.
Oh, what's up, everybody?
Can I help you, sir? Huh? Huh? You don't like the camera, do you? Come here. All right, guys. What a good workout. So, pretty good, decent shoulder and triceps day today. I'm still trying to figure out kind of how to optimize some of the sections of my workouts. Some stuff is like I said, variable to change, some parts of the triceps and amongst other workouts. And I'm gonna try and do some like short form videos of like the certain options of alternate exercises you can do on those days. Or maybe even just for myself to try out good, like new exercises that are all built into that stretch-based, science-based lifting. I don't even know what it's called. Science-based lifting or this science-based lifting like Jeff Nippard, or it's like all stretch-based. I forget what it's called. It's late. I'm tired. I'm crashing on pre-workout. I'm just here to talk with you guys about kind of how to set up your goals for 2025. So for me, when I create my goals for any new year or just in general, I try to create some that are reasonable, I can complete, so I at least feel somewhat accomplished, right? Because if you set yourself up to say, I want to be a multi-millionaire by the end of this year, and you're still living in a $500 a month apartment, odds are you're probably not gonna get there within one single year. Now, obviously, yes, you can do it. There are people who have done it before. It's just really, really rare. So for me, my goals start out with like this. I gotta try and get 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year on this channel. Getting 1,000 subscribers is difficult depending on the style of content that you're making. When it comes to gaming, vlogging, and entertainment style content, obviously it's a lot harder because you have to be entertaining for the masses, and that's really difficult to do. Now for educational style content, everyone's looking to learn and level up their lives. So if you make educational content, it's obviously gonna do well. And it has to be in a subject that people are interested in, obviously, and something that could potentially be trending, so you could go have a higher chance at it going viral. That's what happened to me with a couple of my videos from my Dr. Damon Designs channel. I had a couple of videos go viral and I got YouTube partner. And then I stopped making videos on that channel because I focused on this channel and the gaming channel, because those are the things that I pretty much do on a daily basis and want to kind of share off into the world so that you guys can learn from it and apply to your lives and see where it takes you. Start out small. If you achieve that within, let's say, a couple of months, say like 4 months, you get 1,000 subscribers. Then maybe in another 4 months, you want to get to 2,000. And maybe by the end of the year, you'll get up to maybe 5,000 or 10,000. It just depends on how fast you get that snowball to roll. So if you're living in an apartment that's $500 and in the first 3 months, let's just say you get to 100K per year, and then you potentially could level up from that. But if it's like a career, it may take a little bit longer to do. If it's social media, it could snowball and you could be earning multiple millions of dollars a year. You could start a random business that's 0 to 6 figures or even 7 figures. Honestly, you never know until you start doing it. When you take action is when you start that ball rolling, and you honestly never know what can happen. But also make sure you have enough money to live on and start your business and do all the other things that you want to do at the same time. So shoot for your dreams, but also be realistic about those dreams. Obviously, I have unrealistic dreams. I would love to be a multimillionaire in the next couple years. Will I be able to do it? I don't know. Am I working towards it? Of course I'm working towards it. Is it gonna happen tomorrow? No. Will it happen someday? I hope so. Honestly, that's my little spiel lesson, yapping session, kind of about making New Year's resolutions. If your New Year's resolution is to be consistent in the gym, start by going 3 times a week. Once you go 3 times a week and you can do it on a consistent basis, then go 4 days a week or even 5 days a week or 7 days a week, whatever you want. And then when you're able to go consistently on a day-to-day basis or weekly basis or whatever it is, you step it up. If your goal is to gain weight like me, then try and do maybe 1/2 to 1 pound per month and step it up from there. You can increase your calorie intake, try to get to 1.5 pounds a month or 2 pounds a month. Or for me, I think I was able to do like 1/2 pound or 1 pound per week at one point, but I was doing 2 protein shakes a day, 3 meals a day, plus snacks. It was a lot of eating and a lot of high calorie dense stuff. I would do protein bars, protein shakes, regular meals. It was a lot. I'm trying to do it again, but not to that extent. I'm trying to only get to a certain level and stay at that level. So that's the goal. But I hope this has helped you guys with your lives, and I hope you guys can start pursuing your dreams, just like my dog's dream here. Yeah, you. His dream is to go outside and go to the bathroom, right? Because you need to go bathroom, huh? Right? Can I have some paw? Paw. Next paw. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. You need to go outside, right? So because my dog needs to go outside, I'm gonna end this video here. If you do have any questions about like New Year's resolutions, coming up with realistic expectations for your dreams, you can still dream. You can dream to be a multimillionaire and have those awesome houses that you always wanted to your wildest dreams, and figure out the path to get there. Start small, then get big. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Go get those gains. Deuces.